You are being watched through a camera hidden in something you never expected. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says this is very serious, and Archangel Michael says I order you to open this right now because you have been ignoring signs that should not be ignored. Do not think this is an ordinary moment or just words on a page. This is a divine intervention being delivered to you in the final hours before something breaks open around you. You are being watched, and you have no idea how close the eyes are to you. Not just watched in the way you suspect, but through something you never expected, something you thought was safe, something you thought could not possibly contain eyes. But Archangel Michael reveals there is a camera hidden, and it is not random. It is connected to people who are monitoring you, studying you, hoping you will remain unaware. This is why he cries out urgently, open this now. Do not skip. Do not ignore. Do not tell yourself that you'll come back to this later, because later may not exist in the same way. This message is the opening of the veil, the exposure of what has been long hidden in the shadows around you. Every moment of your life, heaven has been guarding you. You have been protected from things you did not even see. Nights when you thought you were alone, angels were circling. Days when you thought nobody noticed your struggle, heaven was recording your tears. But at the same time, forces of darkness have been circling. Forces that want to know your movements, your decisions, your heart. They could not defeat you spiritually, so they turned to surveillance, watching you in secret. And God says, finally, I am exposing them. Finally, I am ripping the cover off their plans. Finally, I am showing you what you were never supposed to know, because this is your moment of awakening. There is a seriousness in the voice of Archangel Michael. He does not speak lightly. He is the warrior of heaven, the protector, the defender, the one who carries the sword of truth. When he says, I order you to open this right now, it means heaven's urgency has reached its highest point. This is not a suggestion. This is not casual. This is a divine order because you have been in danger and did not see it. Someone placed something in your environment, not just an object, but a vessel carrying an eye that has been recording, an eye that has been sending information elsewhere. You thought it was ordinary. You thought it was harmless. You never expected that what looks so familiar could be turned against you. But Archangel Michael says, this is the hour of exposure. Watch fast. The eyes that thought they were hidden will be blinded. The watchers who thought they were safe will be revealed. You may already feel in your spirit that something was off. You may have felt an uneasiness in a room or a sense that you were being looked at when no one was there. That was not your imagination. That was your spirit detecting the gaze. You dismissed it because it seemed too strange to be true, but heaven never lies. You are being watched, and God says, enough. I am stepping in now to stop what was meant to destroy you. I will not let them continue to strip your privacy, your safety, your destiny. I will expose them publicly. They will not succeed. But you must take this message seriously. The enemy knows you are chosen. He knows you carry light that cannot be dimmed. He knows your destiny is powerful. So he has tried everything. He tried to attack your health. He tried to attack your mind. He tried to attack your relationships. When that didn't work, he tried to track your every move. But God laughs at the plans of the enemy because nothing escapes his eyes. He saw them long before they saw you. He allowed their trap to be set only so that he could expose it in perfect timing. And now that timing has come, you are reading this because the hidden camera, the hidden eye, the hidden watcher is being ripped out of its cover. And when the cover is removed, their power is broken. God says, "Do not fear. You are safe. Nothing will go wrong with you. But you must trust me and you must stay awake. I am showing you what is happening so you will not be blindsided. You will not be humiliated. You will not be destroyed. The very thing they set up to monitor you will turn into the very evidence that convicts them. They wanted to use it against you, but heaven will use it against them. Their secret has been brought into light. What was meant for your downfall will become their exposure. Archangel Michael is standing guard now. His sword is raised. He is cutting the cords of connection between you and those monitoring spirits. He is dismantling the devices, the channels, the agreements that allowed this to be in your space. But you must know that this is a war for your destiny. This is not about a single camera or a single moment. This is about silencing your voice, stopping your mission, delaying your blessing. And Michael says, you cannot afford to delay any longer. Watch fast. Take note. Pray with urgency. Do not go silent again. There is a woman behind part of this. Yes, finally, God is exposing her too. She wanted you to believe she was innocent. She wanted you to believe she cared. She wrapped herself in fake light. But her intentions were dark. She knew more than she said. She knew what was being placed around you. She smiled in your face but betrayed you behind your back. She wanted access to your life, not because she loved you, but because she wanted control. But God says, enough. I am tearing her mask apart. I am showing you her hand in this. You will no longer be deceived. You will no longer believe the performance. The truth will shout louder than her lies. You may feel chills as you read this. You may feel your heart racing. That is not fear. It is recognition. Your spirit knows this is true. Your soul has been waiting for confirmation. That uneasy feeling you couldn't explain, the thoughts you kept pushing aside, the sense that you were being observed, it was real. And God and His mercy is revealing it so you can rise. He will not let the enemy take you out while you remain blind. That is why this message had to reach you today, not tomorrow. God says, I am restoring what was stolen. I am surrounding you with fire. I am cleansing your atmosphere. I am sending angels to dismantle every hidden device, every spiritual watcher, every physical tool planted in your environment. Nothing will remain hidden. I will shine my light so strong that every secret thing will be exposed. You are stepping into a season of divine justice. Those who plotted against you will stumble. Those who spied on you will be ashamed. Those who hid behind shadows will be dragged into the open. I am your shield. I am your protector. No weapon formed against you will prosper. And every tongue that rose in judgment against you will be silenced. Do not panic. Do not fear. Do not run in terror. Just be awake. Be alert. Be prayerful. Because this is not the end, it is the beginning of your freedom. The watchers cannot watch anymore. Their time is over. Their trap is broken. Their power is destroyed. Archangel Michael has declared it, and it is done. This is why God says, take this very seriously. This is not a joke. You are being watched through a hidden camera in something you never expected. But now it is revealed. Watch fast. Stay alert. Trust me. Pray to me. Rest in me. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. And I am exposing everything for your deliverance. God says this is very serious. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. Do not skip this. Do not delay. For your spirit is in danger of missing a revelation that was sent only to you. You are being watched, and it is not by the eyes you think, not by the people you imagine, but through a camera hidden in something you never expected. Watch fast. Listen fast. Receive this message now, because time is no longer waiting for you. Heaven has sent a final warning, a divine broadcast, and Michael himself is speaking with fire, with urgency, commanding you to open your eyes, to stop pretending everything is normal, because there is a hidden plot against you that is being exposed in this very hour. There is a reason you have been feeling uneasy, a reason you have felt as though eyes were on you when no one else was around. That was not paranoia. That was your spirit warning you. The Spirit of God has been nudging you, whispering to your heart that something is not right, but you brushed it aside, thinking it was just your imagination. But Archangel Michael says no, it was never your imagination, it was revelation. You are being observed, recorded, watched without your permission. Someone close to you, someone you trusted, someone you would never expect has placed something where you least imagined it, and through it they have been watching, listening, monitoring your every move, your every private moment, your every word spoken in secret. This is not to make you fear, this is to make you aware, because God says the truth must be revealed, the hidden thing must be exposed, and the one who thought they could invade your life unseen is now being unmasked. You prayed for protection, and this is how protection begins, not only with angels guarding you, but with truth being revealed to you. For the Lord says, I will not allow you to be mocked forever, I will not allow the schemes of the wicked to remain hidden. What was done in darkness will be brought into light, and what they thought you would never know will be shouted into your spirit by heaven itself. This message is that shout. God says, child, open your eyes, open your spirit, because you are walking in days of exposure. You are walking in a season where hidden enemies are being revealed, where private plots are being torn apart, where devices meant to steal from you are breaking in pieces, and where the ones who have been smiling to your face while spying on your back will be judged by my hand. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke, This is not a small matter, this is not something you can shrug off. You must understand that someone has crossed a boundary, a holy boundary. They tried to step into the territory that belongs to God alone. They thought they could monitor you, control you, manipulate you, but Michael says no, heaven has seen it, and heaven is roaring against it. The angels have already surrounded the source. The sword has already been lifted, and you, child of light, must not fear, but you must be awake. Do not pretend you did not hear this. Do not scroll past. Do not say later. This is the moment of divine exposure. Watch fast, for what is hidden will not remain hidden after this word. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. You wondered why your energy has felt drained. You wondered why private thoughts seem to become public. You wondered how certain people knew too much about your life. You questioned why certain doors suddenly closed and why certain conversations seemed to leak out of nowhere. This is why. Because you have been monitored, observed, watched, but not by accident. It was intentional. And yet the one who thought they were clever did not realize that God himself was also watching them. The Lord laughs at their foolishness because they thought they could hide their deception not only from you but from the God who sees all. But now the table is turning. Now the veil is lifting. Now the mask is falling. And God says finally, this woman, this person, this spirit working through them, is being exposed. Do not mistake this moment for coincidence. Do not think these words are for someone else. They are not. They are for you. This is a divine interception. A heavenly alert. A spiritual siren sounding. You cannot afford to stay blind any longer. That is why Michael said, I order you, not I suggest, not I encourage, but I order you to open this right now. Because when heaven commands, it is not a game. It is a rescue. It is intervention. When God has intervened in your life because He loves you too much to let you keep living in ignorance of what has been happening around you. The Lord says, do not fear the camera, do not fear the watchers, for my eyes are greater than theirs. They may see you through lenses of technology, but I see you through eternity. They may try to watch your movements, but I already ordered your steps. They may try to record your voice, but I already wrote your destiny. And no device, no plot, no human hand can erase what I have written. You are secure in me. You are safe in my hand. But I expose this to you because you must not continue living unaware. You must know who is around you. You must discern the difference between the ones who are for you and the ones who are against you. For too long you allowed the mask to deceive you. For too long you excused their strange behavior. For too long you gave benefit of the doubt to someone who did not deserve it. Now I tear the blindfold off. Now I show you the truth. This is not to destroy you. This is to deliver you. This is not to frighten you. This is to free you. The hidden surveillance was never stronger than the covering of heaven. The eyes of men are never greater than the eyes of God. The watchers have watched, but they could not stop your blessings. They monitored, but they could not block your destiny. They plotted, but they could not destroy your purpose. You are still here. You are still rising. You are still chosen. And that is why they grew desperate. That is why they resorted to deception. Because when they realized they could not stop you in the open, they tried to stop you in secret. But God says, I reveal every secret. I shine my light in every corner. And now the exposure has begun. Archangel Michael says, Child of God, hear me clearly. They cannot hide from judgment. They cannot hide from the sword. They cannot hide from the flames of truth. I am here to cut the cord, to burn the ropes, to sever the connection that has been draining your spirit. I am here to shield you as the revelations fall, to guard you as the truth comes out, to strengthen you when the reality shocks you. Do not be afraid of what you will discover. Do not be afraid of the exposure. Do not cling to the mask when the face beneath is shown. You prayed for truth, and now the truth is arriving. You may feel betrayed. You may feel violated. But God says you will also feel liberated. Because what they thought was control will turn into your confirmation. What they thought was power will turn into your promotion. What they thought would break you will actually bless you. For I, the Lord your God, make all things work together for good to those who love me, and you love me. That is why you are reading this now. That is why this message has found you. That is why Michael has stepped in personally. Because this is serious, and it concerns your destiny. The exposure will not stop at the camera. The exposure will not stop at the device. The exposure will ripple outward, revealing names, motives, lies, alliances, manipulations. The ones who have pretended longest will be revealed first. The ones who smiled brightest will be shown as the darkest. And you will see with your own eyes what heaven has been whispering to your spirit for so long. Do not cry when it happens. Rejoice. For it means the cleansing is complete. The clearing has begun. And your path is free at last. Finally, God is exposing this woman, this spirit, this deception. And He orders you to watch fast, to see clearly, to open your heart to what is happening. You are not abandoned. You are not helpless. You are guarded. You are surrounded. You are chosen. But you must know the truth. You must accept the exposure. You must prepare for the shift. Because once this exposure is complete, your next season begins. The season of freedom. The season of abundance. The season of divine justice. You have cried long enough. You have been in the dark long enough. The watchers had their moment. Now heaven watches over you with fire. The angels are on assignment. The cameras of men are being destroyed, but the cameras of heaven are recording your victory. And no one can erase that tape. This is the word of the Lord for you. Do not skip this. Do not delay. Watch fast. Open your spirit. Receive the truth. You are being watched, but greater is the one who watches over you. God says, you are safe, you are loved, you are mine, and no device, no betrayal, no hidden. I will change that. God says this message is not something you can take lightly. It is serious, and it is urgent. Archangel Michael himself is standing here commanding you to open this right now and not skip a single word. He has raised his voice in heaven and declared that this message must reach your ears at this exact moment. You are being watched through a hidden camera placed in something you would never expect, and heaven cannot allow you to remain blind to this truth any longer. This is your protection, your warning, and your rescue call. Heaven is intervening. God will be with you, rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. But you must trust Him, you must pray to Him, and you must not ignore what He is revealing now. Archangel Michael says with authority that what has been hidden in secret places is now being exposed under God's light. You thought you were safe in your privacy, you thought no one could see you in your moments of silence, but someone with dark intentions thought they could invade your sacred space. They planted eyes where no one should have been watching. They placed a device, hidden in something you would never think twice about, and they believed that they could control your steps, your movements, and your destiny by watching every detail of your life. But God says number. God says enough. God says the eyes of the wicked are being blinded, and the devices they set up will turn against them. What was meant to spy on you will become the evidence heaven uses to destroy their schemes. What was meant to trap you will become their downfall. Do not be afraid. You are safe. The angels have already surrounded you, and no harm can cross the shield of divine fire that now encircles your home, your space, and your spirit. The reason you are reading these words right now is because the Spirit of God moved to stop something that could have gone too far. You may not see the full picture, but heaven does. The Father in His mercy has revealed it through His messenger Archangel Michael, who now orders you to take this message seriously. Do not delay. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. This is divine timing. This is God's intervention. You must know this truth. The enemy has been desperate to keep you in fear, to make you believe that you are exposed, vulnerable, and powerless. But God says the opposite is true. You are not exposed. You are protected. You are not vulnerable. You are surrounded by angelic armies. You are not powerless, for the power of the Most High lives inside you. The schemes of men cannot override the decrees of God. Their cameras may see your movements, but they cannot see your soul. Their devices may hear your words, but they cannot silence your prayers. Your prayers rise higher than any technology could ever reach. Heaven hears you clearly. Heaven responds instantly. Heaven moves faster than any wire, any signal, any hidden device. Do not be alarmed. Do not let fear take root in your heart. Instead, let this revelation ignite your faith. The fact that heaven is exposing this to you means that God is already in control of the outcome. He reveals only what He intends to heal, protect, and redeem. If you are being told about this hidden eye now, it is because God has already assigned angels to disable its power. Archangel Michael stands with his blazing sword, cutting through the spiritual cords tied to that device. Every demonic intention behind it is being severed. What was hidden in darkness is dragged into the light, and light always wins. No scheme can survive the fire of heaven's exposure. Child of God, you are safe. Your home is safe. Your spirit is safe. The only thing you must do is trust. You must not give in to panic. Panic is what the enemy wants. Fear is what the enemy feeds on. But faith is what brings heaven's armies into full force. Pray now. Even if your words are simple, even if all you can say is, "God, cover me," it is enough. Because the moment you pray, heaven responds. Your prayer is a signal stronger than any device the enemy has planted. Your prayer summons angels faster than any camera can capture. And your prayer, uttered in faith, is what keeps you in the divine circle of protection. Archangel Michael says clearly, you are being watched, but not only by the eyes of man. Heaven's eyes are upon you. God's gaze is fixed on you, and he does not blink. He never looks away. The enemy thinks they have the upper hand, but God laughs at their plans. They can only go so far, and then heaven intervenes. Right now is that intervention. Right now heaven is saying, we see what they did, and we are stopping it. You need not fear the watchers of darkness, because the watcher of heaven is greater. You need not worry about who planted the device, because God is about to expose them fully. Their identity will not remain hidden for long. They wanted to remain in secret, but heaven says the curtain is being ripped away. Do not run in fear. Instead, stand firm in faith. Pray aloud in your home. Declare with your voice that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Remind yourself that though the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord raises a standard against him. That standard is raised now. You are untouchable. The blood of Jesus covers you. No eye of darkness can harm you. No hand of wickedness can reach you. No whisper of the enemy can undo the plans of God for your life. They may watch your movements, but they cannot stop your destiny. They may observe your steps, but they cannot block your path. Heaven has already cleared the way for you. You must also know this. What the enemy intended for harm, God will turn for good. Even this exposure, even this invasion, will become the stepping stone for your next miracle. God allowed you to hear this because he wants to lift you higher, to strengthen your faith, and to prove his power. Soon you will testify that you saw the schemes of the enemy destroyed before your eyes. Soon you will say, God revealed it, and God delivered me. You will know that your prayers are not wasted. You will see that heaven is not silent. This is the proof you asked for. This is the sign you have been waiting for. God is speaking, and he is speaking urgently. This minute is critical. Do not push it aside. Do not think it can wait until later. You have only this moment to choose faith over fear. This is the 1-minute window heaven has opened to shift your future. If you take it, if you believe, if you pray, then the outcome will be glory. If you ignore it, you risk staying blind to what heaven has already exposed. Archangel Michael pleads with you. Do not skip this. Do not dismiss this. This is divine truth. Child, God says again, you are safe. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are protected even now as these words reach your spirit. You are surrounded. You are defended. You are held in the arms of the Almighty. Trust Him. Pray to Him. Lean on Him. Do not lean on your own understanding. The hidden things have been revealed. The unseen eyes have been stopped. The unseen watchers have been silenced. The King of Heaven has declared, "You are free, you are safe, you are mine." God says, "My child, do not ignore this. Do not take these words lightly." Archangel Michael is crying out urgently, saying, "I order you to open this right now." This is not a message for tomorrow. This is not something you can push aside and deal with later. This is for you, in this exact moment, because heaven sees what you cannot see. You are being watched, and not in the way you think. The camera has been hidden near you, embedded in something you never expected, and heaven is sounding the alarm so that you are not caught unaware. Do not panic, for panic is not from God. Instead, listen, trust, and remain in peace, because God is with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. But you must take this message into your heart. Archangel Michael has seen the plots that were formed in secret. He has seen the conversation spoken in whispers, the schemes created in darkness, and the attempts of those who smile in your face while watching behind the curtain. They thought they were clever. They thought you would never know. They thought the lies and tricks would remain hidden. But heaven reveals what man conceals. God does not allow His chosen to remain blind forever. And now, the exposure has begun. The hidden thing, the very tool that was set against you, has been revealed. It was placed where you would not suspect it. It was concealed in something meant to look ordinary, safe, familiar. But Archangel Michael says, "Watch fast. Wake up now." The Spirit of God is uncovering what was meant to remain unseen. Do not be afraid of this, for it is not meant to destroy you. God says, "I expose it because I love you. I allow you to know because you are mine." The enemy thought he was one step ahead, but I am always 10 steps ahead. While they plotted, I watched. While they schemed, I listened. While they prepared the trap, I prepared your deliverance. They may be watching you through the eyes of the hidden, but heaven is watching them with eyes that never sleep. They cannot escape divine justice. You must not allow fear to overtake you. Instead, turn to me and trust. Pray without ceasing, for prayer is the shield that cannot be broken. Even as you read these words, angels are surrounding you. They have encamped around your dwelling place. They have placed themselves like a wall of fire. Do not think you are defenseless. You are more defended than you realize. For every device placed against you, I have 10 angels standing between you and its effects. For every scheme, I have already released a countermeasure. You are not exposed, they are. This is why I order you to open this now, because their time of hiddenness is over. Archangel Michael says, "Heaven has watched long enough. Every secret action taken against you has been recorded in heaven's books. Every intention has been weighed in heaven's scales. Every betrayal, every false smile, every manipulative scheme is being brought to light. Nothing is hidden before the eyes of God. My child, you are safe. You are covered. You are not to live in fear, but in awareness. Awareness brings wisdom, and wisdom brings victory. You must watch fast, not with eyes of fear, but with eyes of discernment. God says, "My Spirit is your guide now." You will begin to notice things that you overlooked before. You will see small signs. You will hear subtle warnings. Pay attention to the tug in your heart. Pay attention to the way your spirit feels around certain people, certain places, certain objects. Do not ignore the uneasiness. That uneasiness is my spirit alerting you. It is how I tell you something is not right. Trust me. Trust the warning, even if you don't understand it fully. Archangel Michael says, you have one assignment right now. Pray and trust. Do not run in fear. Do not throw away your peace. Stand tall and declare that you are a child of God. Speak out loud that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Say it boldly. Every trap set for me will catch the one who said it. Every plan created in secret will collapse in public. Every hidden camera is destroyed by the fire of heaven. You must declare it because your words carry weight in the spiritual realm. What you say in faith becomes the law of your atmosphere. Speak life, not fear. Speak faith, not doubt. Speak protection, not panic. God says, I have already seen the end. This will not break you. This will not shame you. This will not ruin you. Instead, it will reveal the truth. It will unmask those who tried to stay hidden. It will show you who is truly for you and who is secretly against you. This is not punishment. It is protection. This is not to hurt you. It is to save you from what you cannot yet see. You are about to be lifted out of every trap, and those who dug the pit will fall into it themselves. Do not be surprised when they begin to stumble. Do not be shocked when their own actions betray them. It is my justice unfolding before your very eyes. Archangel Michael says, my sword is drawn. I have stood in the path of those who meant harm, and I have declared, you shall not touch this one. You shall not cross this line. You shall not harm the chosen of God. Even if they watch through hidden devices, they cannot watch your soul. They cannot touch your spirit. They cannot destroy your destiny. They may watch your steps, but they cannot block your journey. God Himself orders your steps. God Himself directs your path. What heaven has ordained, no enemy can cancel. God says, do not think I am unaware of.